What's up, people? We are back with more Fault Milestone 1. In the previous video, it was a rather emotional one. We learned that all is good in the Zevit's family again. Sid Zevit's brilliant end master plan came to fruition. Rudo, the stone-cold little boy, has been able to accept Rune as his sister. Sid Zevit's, as in his dying final moments, was able to keep his promise to his wife as well. And Rune is back, in a manner of speaking, as well. So yeah, this is like the best possible for what seemed like for a long time in the story, the most broken in this sort of dysfunctional family in this universe. Everything seems to be quite good now, considering all the tragedies that has happened. So yeah, Rune is gonna go along with Selphine and Ritona back on their journey towards Rughzenhaide, I believe. And this is Chapter 8, Homeward Bound. Let's continue. Are we all ready to go? Yes, we are. This path will take you to the nearest port, which is just north of Cadia. You'll find a ship that can ferry you to the neighboring continent. Selphine, Ritona, look at what my brother gave us. It's full of gallows. This is quite a sum. Are you certain? It will cover your expenses for passage aboard the ship. Your remaining funds wouldn't have gotten you 1 ticket, let alone 3. Additionally, the continent you'll be sailing to is not governed the country of Cordon, and unlike Cadia, it's not governed. Alright. So there's no government in that country? That sentence was a little bit weird, but the country is not governed, and it is the country of Cordon. And unlike Cadia, they do not accept the gallows there. They have their own mints. You'll find far more than just gallows in the purse I gave Rune. My goodness. I'm at an utter loss for words. Thank you for your kind consideration. We will put it all to good use. I hope we may see each other again someday. Me too. Okay, girls, let's get going. Thank you for everything, Rudo. Thank you, brother. Alright, we're off to our next destination. Let's go! Hooray! Huh? What? Wait for me, you two. Jeez. Haha. You may not be seeing Rune for quite some time. Are you certain this is what you want? Just a day earlier, I would have sentenced her to death. Rune is free to do as she pleases with her second chance at life. I want nothing more than for her to make the most of it this time. If she does decide to return again, I would gladly welcome my little sister back with open arms. There's plenty of compassion to be found underneath that cold and callous scowl of his. Phew, I feel like we've accomplished something great in just the past 4 days of our odyssey. I think rest would do us all some good. Ritona, hurry up! We're gonna leave you behind if you don't catch up to us. But who needs rest with cheerful, energetic girls like them to keep me company? Being around them both is a load off my mind, and even though symptoms from mana shock could be manifesting at any moment. Don't wander off too far now, milady. Rune, stay together. If you don't want us to wander off, then keep up with us. Haha. Very well. So, now that we're all together again, I wanted to say something to you both. Viserial, Selphine. Viserial, Ritona. Viserial, Rune. Viserial. Oh, I just can't wait to get started on our adventure together. Just traveling with you both and setting out to explore the rest of the world is like a dream come true. Have you been to the port we're going to now, Rune? I haven't been there before. To tell you the truth, I've never been beyond the mana mine. The excited explorer inside me is bouncing up and down with anticipation. Some things will never change. Can you blame her, Ritona? She's super excited. You need to match Rune's level of excitement. I agree with Selphine. We're going to a place that none of us has ever visited before. How can you not be excited about that? You just can't. Oh gosh. Come here, Rune. I would love it if you would call me Selly from now on. Selly? Are you sure? Are you super sure? I'm super duper sure, Rune. We're friends now, after all. Selly! Rune! Rune? Rune! Rune! I hope their excitement dies down soon, or else this journey will be the death of me. Now that we have the greetings and nicknames out of the way, let's get going to the port. We'll be out of the outer pole in no time, and then Ritona can start recovering. You don't need to concern yourself, milady. Also, I believe there's a matter that needs to be disclosed to Rune. Oh, right. Matter? What matter? What's the matter? If we're going to be traveling together... No. Since you are now our lifelong companion, I feel that it would be best to divulge our true identities to you, Rune. Ritona's right. I completely forgot that we hadn't told you yet. Your true identities? Yes. Yes, Rune. I want you to hear me out on what I'm about to tell you, because it might be a bit of a shock. Both Ritona and I... What? Wait. Selly, what was that? That strange sound. Ritona. That sound just now. That was the unmistakable sound of mana crafty being cast. Oh, is it those people from the beginning? Because we haven't seen those in a long time. Maybe they tried to hunt down Selphine? I felt the surge of mana dispersed from the aftershock as well. It must have required an extraordinary amount of mana. It came from this direction. Follow me, but stay behind me at all times. Well, well, well. You must be the Princess of Rughzenhaide, Milano. I knew we were going to see them again. Wait, Selly is a princess? Fancy meeting you here, Your Majesty. You can call me Milano. And... oh my. You there, with the purple hair and crimson irises. Are you the servant that the girls were all stammering on about? Well, this is quite a surprise then. I thought you would all be shriveled up and leaning on a cane. Well, that silence just answers it for me now, doesn't it? Not only are you young and ripe, you're just a little girl. Wow, I didn't see this coming at all. Could you speak coherently? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you have the wrong person, Miss Milano. I have the wrong person? I have the wrong person? Well, excuse me, princess. I don't remember hearing about little Miss Twintails over there, though. She's... Don't say anything, Rune. Don't say a single word. You have the wrong people, miss. I've known these two my entire life, and I can tell you that none of them is a princess or a servant. Is that a fact now? Well, I think I'm gonna have to give you the benefit of the doubt, because you're absolutely horrible at lying. What are you talking about? I'm not lying. Oh, you're a riot. I must confess, watching you desperately lie through your teeth is a real treat for me. But I suppose there is some truth to be found in your stuttering. I suppose that your friendship with these two is real, given the modest attempt by Miss Servant over there to spoil my fun by scripting your response. Oh? Milano walked right past me, went straight up to Rune, and brushed her hand along her cheek. What are you doing? You're certainly an interesting person, aren't you? I thought something was off. The mana's real thin. This must be the outer pole, then. You're not human, aren't you? That's enough. Who do you think you are? You don't know any of us, so stop thinking that you do. and you're scaring her. Oh well, shame on me. Wherever have my manners gone? I'm very sorry, but you have the wrong people. We're in a bit of a rush, so if there's nothing else, we'll be on our way. Both of you, follow me now. Okay. Coming. What? Are you telling there's no more cordial exchanges to be had? That's a real shame, because I wanted to keep chatting with you all some more. I suppose I'll have to break it to you two straight. I can't remember the last time that I felt such a terrifying fear crawling into my skin and up my spine, merely from the antipathy exuded by this woman. Princess Selphine Rughzenhaide. My senses immediately numbed, and the blood drained from my face. Your father, King Valar Rughzenhaide, is dead. Suddenly, I felt invigorated with rage, as if I had been injected with a dose of bloodlust, because I personally saw to his death. State your name and allegiance before I cut you down! Sally's father is dead? You followed us here from Rughzenhaide, did you not? What is it that you seek? Speak your piece now before I silence you for all eternity! Oh goody, now you're speaking my language. Can we continue our little chat now? Answer me! How did you discover our whereabouts? How did you follow us here? All very good questions. You see, I have a special girl in my little group of mine, and she happens to be an expert in mana crafty analysis. After giving me the short and sweet version of how to follow you, I tried it out for myself, and couldn't be happier with the results. That's impossible! What exactly did you do to follow us here? There was no way you could have accumulated the amount of mana required for the skill of casting this particular mana crafting, not within 3 days. And yet, here I stand before your very eyes. I traveled here all the way from the third pole too, and it gets me where I actually want to go as compared to your mana crafty, which leaves you at the mercy of the riptide effects. Preposterous! Everything you're saying is impossible and cannot be done. Now, how about you put your ego away for a second and actually listen to me? Your use of the riptide effect as a means of escape was rather ingenious. Once the phenomenon has passed, there's no way for anyone to give pursuit, right? You shut us out, lock the door, and toss the key. I'll give you credit for prolonging the inevitable. Sadly, you have absolutely no idea who you're dealing with. I've heard enough of your nonsense. Are you trying to say that you're somehow superior to me because you used another method to find us? Do you have an inferiority complex or something? Because that's not what I was referring to at all. I'm trying to tell you that I can do anything and everything that you could never hope to do. That's the difference between you and me. Who the hell do you think you are? Everything you have claimed so far is impossible to accomplish. Do you fancy yourself a god? Maybe. That would depend on your definition of god. If you think all it takes to be a god is to be omnipotent, then I very well could be a god to you. You're crazy! Reinvasta! Now quell your wrath at once, and stay your hand! Royal Guardian of Rughzenhaide, take head! Obey now my command! And kill her not! Holy crap! This sounds nothing like Selphine's voice! Selly? I'll say this once, Reinvasta, and no more! Allow this fiend's death, nor her escape! Her body you may rend, but kill her not! No, I've too much to ask this wench, so very much. Not now. Not now, goddammit! Holy crap. What is going on with Selphine? What? What the hell is going on? What's that ending? It's like something took over Selphine, or it's gotta be something with the path down, Mana Crafty. Considering that her father has died, right? Holy crap. Well, that was fault, milestone 1. Holy crap, look at that scary Selphine. So there was the final image, the ending image. It's like she just snapped, or something inside her unleashed. Obviously because of the news of hearing that her father died. Holy crap. Well, this was the end of Fault Milestone 1, and luckily for all of us, there is a Fault Milestone 2, and that's exactly what I'm going to play next. So I'm actually just not going to talk about this too much, because sure, it is a sort of a cliffhanger ending, but we're just gonna jump into Milestone 2, right? So yeah, I'll just see you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys hopefully all in Milestone 2, because Milestone 1 was absolutely amazing, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. And let Milestone 2 continue the story in its beautiful fashion. Alright, peace!